What's up, everybody? Taking a look at Bitcoin here, just got in. Let's see how we were looking earlier today on the 15-minute. We had this falling wedge pattern. And we're recovering off that 15-minute. We had a nice little drop there. Bitcoin selling off a little bit, bears gaining a little bit of momentum. Coming in, being able to drag the price down below 40K, significantly below 40K, at least on the 15-minute time scale. But when you zoom out, you know, as they say, when in doubt, zoom out. We're doing just fine. Actually, we're doing better than just fine right now. Bull's coming in strong here. So we had on the 4-hour, remember we had the bearish divergence 1, 2, 3 on both the RSI and the MACD. And now that's looking like, anyway, as of right now, indicating that that's going to be turning into hidden bullish divergence pretty clearly on both the MACD and the RSI. So we broke this trend line here, broke this demand line, tried to get above it on the 4-hour, couldn't do it, and then we had a nice little tiny little sell-off there, down 2.5%, but now we're bouncing right back here. So now we are officially showing hidden bullish divergence on the MACD and the RSI, like I said, on the 4-hour, which is very strong. We'll see if it can hold. You're just looking for an opportunity to get in. This isn't the area to really long and or short. I guess you'd either do one or the other, but no edge really here except for this starting to develop. You see we're still pretty deep in the negative Momo, so we'll see what it can push up. For all we know, this could push us back up towards the top of the range before dumping all over again, at least on the 4-hour. We'll take a closer look on the daily. I mean, you had all these green candles in a row. I mean, come on. Couldn't ask for much more than that. From literally the very bottom of the range, doesn't get any lower before we start nuking down to the top. Couldn't quite get through it on our first up thrust. It's pretty common. So coming back down to test some levels here. Like I said earlier in the previous stream, would not be surprised at all to see it come all the way back down to 35K. Wouldn't be surprised at all. It could reverse here. So on the 4-hour, we're losing the negative Momo, but on the daily, we are losing the positive Momo. So we'll see on this histogram island, but we're pulling back pretty nicely, right around 60. That's perfect. Right in between 50 and 60, really 50 and 65, super bullish. I guess you could say they really like to say in between 40 and 60. I personally like anything between 45 and 65. I think those are bullish conditions. So broke this long trend line on the RSI. We mooned, sort of. Well, we mooned on the RSI anyway. And now we're getting that nice little pullback. So all is well right now with Bitcoin. Bitcoin's doing what it's supposed to do. Have everybody taking profit here, and also you have a lot of people probably shorting up here in this area, which is then pushing the price down. And that's playing out right now, but we're getting a nice little bounce. All is good still. We'll see. Still just range bound, technically, since the beginning of May. I mean, the huge sell-off there. I mean, we could fib this here if we really wanted to. So trying to hold the 236. We'll see if it can. If not, coming down here. And then what do you know? The 618's really confluent with the 35K. So that might be where we're headed. We'll see if it can keep getting the bids. Right now it's getting the bids at 39K pretty nicely. So all's good there for Bitcoin anyway. Let's take a look and see how ETH was looking, did it form 13 straight green candles on the daily? It did, I believe. Yes, it did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 green candles in a row for Ethereum. I'm not sure if that's ever happened or not. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say probably not. I'd have to go back and look at it, but 13 green days in a row. Right towards the top of the range. I mean, you know, we're looking to come back down, but ETH is just so strong. Too strong. Right now, much stronger than Bitcoin. Oh yeah, this is nice. Pulled away from this demand line. That's how strong this asset is right now. To even get another one, like you separated yourself off that one and now you got another one forming. You can see it right there. And that's just how strong it is. And now we're just holding this zone right here. The bulls will not let it go back down. You did have that bearish divergence there on the 4 hour. Excuse me. And it hasn't turned into anything yet. Basically flatline. If we want to take an even closer look, we'll see what the price action's looking like up here in this little choppy zone. It's incredible. Still holding. I mean, you just got accumulation all the way up. I don't like that line though, but you get the idea. So we're accumulating, making higher lows. This one was about the same, but they rallied hard to hold that 26K. Bulls really want to hold the 26K. Still looking a little bit toppy, right? A little bit head and shouldery could be. We'll see. The right shoulder is higher than the left, and it is on the 15-minute time scale, so. What's up, Jeremy? Oh, it has happened, huh? 13 green candles in a row has already happened for ETH, apparently. I mean, that's pretty astounding, really, technically. So everything's in good shape. This is a little cup and handily, but we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. I don't like to do too much on the 15-minute, just besides look at the price action. And I mean, you see just a bunch of chop going back and forth there. But just incredible still, the levels of accumulation. Yeah, Ethereum looks tremendous. What was the other one I was going to look at? Oh, yes. Voyager. That is it's a Discord favorite. I can never remember what it is. Oh, yeah, BQX. Holy moly. We had a pump. All right. Wow. Wow. And I mean, look at this. It's textbook. Absolutely textbook here. Previous stream, I said this was looking like a dragon. Really, it's a triple bottom broken trend line there. I mean, that's tremendous. Were you showing anything? Yeah, I mean, a little bit of hidden bullish divergence there, but just a very nice uptrend. And this basically almost hit the target, the top of the range. You know, if you ever want to size up a potential dragon, you'd want it to the head of the dragon, right? So this would be it, and that would be profit taking levels. And we hit there before pulling back. Nice volume spike right here. So you can see that pretty clearly. Able to push that up to 284. Right now is where it's at. I mean, you see the previous price action in these levels, straight up, straight down, before we started getting into this triangle pattern. So for me, there's no reason why this asset shouldn't hit $3. It already hit $3 there. So, I mean, this could be going all the way back up to test the 343 levels. Interesting amount of volume. Just see it. You see the positive Momo just building and building. You are overbought on the 4 hour now, so a pullback is probably necessary. I can only imagine what this looks like on the daily. Yep. Just broke bullish out of this triangle and you were just heading up. Huge Momo, man. Crazy. So very good if you're a believer in VGX and you have a lot of VGX. I mean, that's good. You're looking good. So obviously a lot of this still hangs in Bitcoin's balance here. This is up to Bitcoin on whether or not this will pump through all these ranges. Might be able to come up and test. This will be coming up and testing. So yeah, if we don't pull back here all the way back down, we're definitely going to get a pullback here, more than likely. So as we go up to test the top of this range as well as the 200-day moving average. Yeah, just had a nice inflow of volume. It's pushing the price up. Very nice. Yeah, the token swap is this week. I actually seen that in the Discord, Jeremy. So fundamental news catalyst maybe here. So news-driven catalyst pumping this up. It did break this line. It did break this trend line. So a lot more people getting into this asset possibly at a very good level. Let's take a look at the weekly for this, something I haven't really done. Yeah, it's looking good for a nice reversal for sure. Really looking good for a reversal here. So we'll see. Obviously, you can see it has a long way to go to get to where it needs to be, really. In the dead middle of this range, we'll see. I mean, you got to go all the way up to 343, I'm thinking here, before coming back down. The weekly looks tremendous. Really great. It seems like finally this long slide down has come to an end. We've found a bottom. At the 786. So pretty much bouncing off the 786 retracement there. You'd like to see it go back down to the 886. But this is an area of reversal, and you see we kind of got stopped out at the 618. So we'll see. We'll see what VGX can muster, really. It's pretty good. I like it. I'm feeling it, Jer. We'll take a look at our residential stablecoin. I mean Cardano. Alright. You know, it hasn't moved since I last looked at it. Whole lot of nothing. A nothing burger. Dead middle of a range. Guess I can clear up some of this technical analysis. I like to keep my charts pretty clean. Keep the mind free. Guess we could have another one here. Yep, right at $1. I mean, hey, as long as Cardano stays above the 200-day moving average and above $1.20, I mean, we're pretty good. If we dip below this again, then you know we're seeing $1 again. But as of right now, we're just trying to make our way back up to $1.50. $1.50's been the steel wall, unable to break ever since this blow off top. So we'll see. I mean, you could size it up like this, maybe. Meh. I don't really like it.
I'll smack you in the mouth, I'm Neil Diamond.
Anonymous, thanks for the 3s, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for supporting the stream, man. If you wanted to comment anything that you wanted to see, a specific chart you wanted to look at, that 3s gives you that ability. Thank you, man. I'm trying to figure out which... Chainlink, Jeremy? Can take a look since there's absolutely nothing going on Cardano as usual. I feel like I looked at Link earlier today. Oh, we're close. We're at the precipice on the daily. Wow, incredible. Up 3.25% today. We want to break this. I mean, if we break through this 2450, if we can get above 2450 right here, the promised land is what's next. And there is no sign of slowing down right now. Well, thanks for the 3s, Chair. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, I mean, this thing's looking great. Keep an eye on this 2447, but really you can put it psychologically at 2450. We break that, we're mooning. We're going places. Oh, and it looks tremendous. Look at this accumulation. This is what you really love to see on the 4-hour. Just nothing but higher lows over and over and over again. As soon as the bears come in to get any type of traction, you see the volume coming in, getting bought up on Chainlink. It is looking more and more super bullish. This looks great. I mean, no reason we're not going to 30 bucks if we can cross above 2450. I mean, you do have 25 right there, but that little psychological number. But you see here, there's just nothing really there. Little ones here. I mean, you might get stopped out a little bit right here around 26, but this thing is going. See if it can catch the bids up here at the top. If Bitcoin can manage to hang on, good things for Chainlink, no doubt. Really respecting the TA right here. Weekly looks great. Obviously, you got hidden bullish divergence twice, so 2 times. Really, really nice on the weekly. Just real nice. I mean, signs of accumulation from the long haul. You see it. It's just great. It doesn't get any better than that. I mean, for opportunities here, we'll see what the price action looks like when we get closer to the 2450. We shall see. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, it seems likely here. It's looking good. Damn, that's hefty. Why is it so big? That's it. I mean, great. Solid request, Jeremy. Really good. This one is one to keep an eye out for because it could start popping soon. Add it to your watch list, boys. Let's take a look at a resident Discord favorite, XRP. Not by choice. Not my favorite. Oh, look at all those lines. So pretty. This is also a little dragony on the 4 hour. A little bit. Kinda. It's not the prettiest, but you know, you kind of have the spine there, and then you got foot 1, foot 2 coming back up to $1. XRP $1 maybe? Don't want to get too many people excited. But a range bound asset here coming in once again. You got above the 70 cents, so if we can hold above 70, 79 is going to be the next target. See what's happening. This looks kind of ugly. Oh man, yeah, I mean, you definitely have bearish divergence over and over again on the RSI. I mean, you're in negative momentum here on the MACD, and you're kind of just going flat. So hopefully this doesn't kind of turn into an inverse cup and handle. Right, it's kind of rounding out up at the top. See what the daily gives us. Much of the same. I mean, I feel like that's definitely got to be a dragon on the daily. Still sort of. I don't really like it. It's not enough touches for me to really call it a great dragon, honestly, but sort of that dragon formation. We're seeing a lot of them coming with a double bottom there, so and that's what sprung that reversal here. Because you sprung and then you came back down to retest this spring, and there it was finally. Got the mark you were looking for there with XRP. But still, if it can't crack above this candle high right here, all the way back in November, we're just going to come back down again. So we'll see what it can do. If it can crack above 80 cents, we're going to $1. Well, we're going to 97 cents, if anything above 80 cents. Very clear. Doesn't get any clearer. Yeah. Move on. Jeremy, I'll give you a freebie. I don't even know what to look at this on. Alright, so no TA on this. Just a little chart. I wonder if I do have TA on this somewhere. Oh, I do. Okay, nice. Very bare minimal. So let's lay it out here on the daily. For Energy Web Token. Got a lot of little areas to pay attention to down here. Let's get a closer look at the 4 hour to see how these lines came out. Really gotta zoom in on this. Holy cow, okay. Energy Web Token sitting around $7.40 right now. I mean, anything above $7 for Energy Web Tokens tremendous. You see, we got a long way to go before we run back up, but we have a lot of peaks, right? You have a lot of these little peaks. Peak here, peak here. So where do you draw the lines is the question. I like this line. Let's get rid of these ugly things here. Yeah, I mean, you're starting to round out, possibly forming a cup, could say. A little bit of a cup, could come back down to test this level here before mooning. A little bit of bearish divergence on the 4-hour, on the RSI, not on the MACD though, so not quite as strong. We'll see. You know, a lot of these coins just seem to follow each other here. Take an even closer look at the 1-hour. Yeah, see, I like this. Yeah, no real discernible edge. This is definitely forming into some sort of cup, though. Trying to form the handle before going. Not bad. Not really bad at all. I mean, a lot of these coins are looking like that they have formed the bottom and they're starting to bottom out. We're getting this nice rounding action on a lot of these coins. So that's EWT. Stay above $7 and good things will happen. No doubt. See what Bitcoin's doing here. Check back in. Oof, I mean, it's trying to hold on. It's trying to hold that 39K. Because it knows anything below that and could be in trouble. Well, not really in trouble, but heading back down. In all likelihood, the longer timescales are telling me that we are more likely to see a test of 35K. To be honest, you'd like to see that. I mean, you're at the top end of this range. What did you expect to happen? This is just on the 1-hour too, so. But yeah, I just wanted to hop on for a little bit after work and see how the markets were doing. This is still real in my opinion. I think I'm still gonna keep this here. We're looking to see if we can get back above there. So 4 hours still holding on. They're trying to. Anyway, don't know if they'll be able to though. Yeah, so that's just the market roundup. Like I said, in the morning stream, I would like to try to do 2 streams a day, one in the morning, one at night, close around 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. I don't know how that's going to work out with my schedule, but we'll see how it works out. I do just really look forward to providing technical analysis to anyone who's interested in learning about it, or really just anyone who's interested in learning about price action and where Bitcoin may or may not be heading. You know, you'll find if you watch me long enough that I don't really like to make predictions out of thin air and just tell you, oh, Bitcoin's going to bounce off 40K and head straight up to 45K. You know, I just go by what the technical analysis tells me. I'm just a lover of the charts and technical analysis, so this is what I love to do. I do it all day long anyway, so I might as well share it. See if I could help anybody, maybe give somebody more confidence. If it's the right time to invest, getting into the markets, you know, it can be scary for first-time investors to get into any type of investment. So anything that I can do to make anybody feel more comfortable or just have some fun. I know, like I said before and previously, and I'll keep saying it until I'm not a newbie here, but I am very new to streaming. So I look forward to creating better, more higher quality content the more I learn about stream elements and other things like that. But I just wanted to hop on real quick 30 minutes. That kind of flew by. And take a look at some of the ones that I like to keep an eye on. Bitcoin obviously being the main attraction. So we're still okay. I'll close this note by saying that we're not in danger. You know, we'll see if this hidden bullish divergence plays out. I don't know about that. We'll see. I just like playing around with the charts. That's how I really began to learn, just playing with it, doing a lot of reading. Just decided to invest in myself and really just take a bet on myself, and wanted to push to see just how much I could learn when it comes to trading the stock market, now the crypto market. So yeah, I look forward to creating more videos for sure. But on that note, that's probably going to be it for me. Get ready to wrap the evening up and get the day ready for tomorrow for sure. So I want to thank everybody for coming by. I appreciate your time. Hopefully you guys learned something. I won't be back on tomorrow morning, but I will be on tomorrow night. So hopefully around the same time. Thanks everybody for stopping by.